Hey, this is Lovecraft and Art. We're going to be watching some creepy TikToks tonight. So if you've been looking for a thrill, look no further because we're going to jump right in.
I don't claim to know what this means. I'm just here to let you know that if you slow down Nicki Minaj's voice, it sounds exactly like Jay-Z. So just take that information and do with it what you will.
What happened 5 days ago between the United States Marine Corps and FEMA in Maui?
From DainicBigyaloy.com. As reported Saturday, Marines caught FEMA operatives piling corpses into a mass gravesite at the Maui Forest Reserve.
Let's talk about the Goat Man. Now, according to urban legend, the Goat Man is a creature resembling a goat-human hybrid. This is Goat Man's Bridge. Now, this bridge is said to be haunted by the half-man, half-goat called the Goat Man. So this is said to be an image from an actual real-life sighting of the Goat Man. From my research, I heard two different stories from how the Goat Man came to be. One of these stories talks about the Goat Man being a normal man who was a scientist who was experimenting on ghosts, and then something went wrong and he ended up turning into a ghost, his head anyways. But then there's another story that people believe that says the Goat Man was a regular farmer that went crazy and started to unalive people. Do you guys believe it's a good idea to actually try to visit Goat Man's Bridge? I personally want to go there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section.
Yes, he wants the big boy tour.
So I've proven in my last couple TikToks that McKimmy Manor, which advertises themselves as the world's scariest haunted house, is actually just a big scam. It doesn't even exist. Instead, they just make you do a bunch of weird stuff in his front yard to try and convince you not to even enter his haunted house. But I wasn't falling for his scam, and I was going to do whatever it takes to go inside. I guess as a last resort, he took a chainsaw and just kept putting it closer and closer in front of my face. The chainsaw actually ended up touching my forehead, and it kind of tickled a little bit. I think it was a fake chainsaw. And once I found out the chainsaw was fake, I was just resting, dude. I was like, this is easy. And I don't think there was anything else for him to do to convince me not to go into his haunted house. So the only way he could stop me from going inside his imaginary haunted house was for this to happen.
Russ, my low battery just come on. On me it did? Yep, on this phone. I don't know why. Come on out.
Well, I ended up not quitting, and the deal is if you don't quit, you win $20,000, and I didn't quit, so looks like I just won $20,000, guys.
They love to mock you in plain sight. Go see for yourself. Spell Illuminati backwards. Nowedit.com. Where did it bring you?
This is a good one. This is tools and websites they don't want you to know about, part 70. This right here is secrettechnology.com, and it's basically a very long archive of all secret technology, government experiments, and conspiracy theories that have existed. For the full list of secret websites, click the playlist down there. Don't forget to follow and comment what kind of tool or website you'd like to see next.
So, did you know that humans can only see 0.0035% of the electromagnetic spectrum? This means that 99.99% of all the shit that be going on around us, we can't even see it. And I know y'all have probably been seeing this floating around. These are CIA declassified documents stating that we basically live in a hologram. Basically making it clear that we have been living illusions our entire life. Basically making it clear that we create our own realities. Making it clear that a lot of us have been living a lie. It also talks about how the mind is a hologram, which explains why manifestation is 110% real and why it works.
Places in America that the government doesn't want you knowing about. This is the Mickelson Safeguard Complex in North Dakota. This place was originally created in 1975 as a way to deter missiles from the Russians. But here's the weird part. This site cost $6 billion to make. Mysteriously, the site was only operational for a single day. It opened on October 1st, 1975, and then closed down the next day on October 2nd, 1975. Really gonna try to tell me that the government dropped $6 billion on this place just to keep it operational for less than 24 hours? But for real, just look at this place. Like, are you serious? Many people have theorized that this could be a possible headquarters for the Illuminati, given its extremely close resemblance to the pyramid that's commonly associated with them. Also guys, when I was doing research on this place, I clicked on their website, and what came up I can't show on TikTok, but go look it up for yourselves, it'll creep you out.
We're living in a multi-dimensional universe, and there's at least 11 dimensions, otherwise the universe would collapse. Each dimension is a 90-degree angle right above the next one, compactified, so they're sitting right on top of us. So within less than a Planck unit of space above you, there's another dimension that actually exists with a whole other universe happening simultaneously while we're sitting right here. From higher dimensions, they experience time differently. Time really doesn't exist. The past, present, and the future happen all at once. So somebody from the fifth dimension would look at us, and they'd be able to see us in all the different rooms. The different rooms will represent different time frames of existence within this structure. So they can see the past, present, and future at the same time. Weird stuff starts happening the higher the dimensions you go. Atoms are 99.999% empty space. Nothing is really here. Everything is only a light wave slowed down to a particular frequency. And so if you can match frequencies, you can merge with things. You can walk through walls and all that kind of stuff. The things that are seen paranormal could be advanced beings have tapped into some type of understanding of how to match different frequencies in our dimension and appear paranormal, but in true reality, they could just be taking a peek in.
This is the ultimate conspiracy theory, according to Joe Rogan.
If you're a conspiracy theorist,
Yeah.
this is the real conspiracy. The conspiracy is have as many social problems as possible
To
that
distract.
people get distracted by, that people concentrate on, whether it's a pandemic, whether it's masks, vaccines, pride, trans movement, sponsor drag shows for kids if you want people to get mad and want people to get distracted.
Right.
Sponsor
Let them
that.
focus on that.
Get people to think that it's a good idea to do that and watch the outrage. You know, get people to think that the oceans are going to be boiling in 5 years. You know,
Right.
Get people to think that if we don't change it, like that was one of the things that Greta Thunberg said 5 years ago, that we'll all be dead.
In 5 years?
Well, it's 5 years later, and we're not all dead. So you definitely were wrong, and you're 16. So why are they flying you out to Ukraine? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So there's so many of these fucking social distractions that are in our face all day long about everything. And I feel like sometimes that's what I feel like about Supreme Court rulings. We're going to take away Roe v. Wade. And everybody's like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
What? And that's another one.
Yeah.
And then that one becomes a thing that people identify as the most important problem that they have to solve. And while all this is going on, money's getting moved around, decisions are getting made.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant cover for
It is.
wild shit.
Yeah, because all you have to do ever really is follow the money on anything.
Yeah.
And you see what's actually happening, and everything else is a distraction to that.
So if you're feeling played right now, you should be, because division is the ultimate tactic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to give me a follow if you like the content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bro, what in the ever-loving shit am I looking at right now? Dude, this kid's coming up on me. Like, hey, buddy. Are you okay? You can't be out here. Where's your mommy? Hey, buddy. Holy shit, dude. What in the fuck? Bro, what in the
Put my cheaters on.
Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
Oh, those weepers.
How they hypnotize.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those eyes?
Is this a skinwalker on his roof?
the Las Vegas shooting. So there's this concert that happens called the Route 91 concert. It happens right outside of the Mandalay Bay. It's like an outdoor thing, and it was a country music concert, right? What ended up happening is this guy, so he had a room that was looking right out at the concert. There's surveillance footage of him loading giant, like a bunch of bags up into this room, right? But because he was a regular, they knew him. They didn't think anything of it. So long story short, that night he started shooting down, going crazy, bro. Like spraying like 50 rounds at a time, just going back and forth through this giant crowd of people. And so then everybody starts freaking out. Jason Aldean is performing at the time. He runs off stage. People are hiding in just ducking on top of each other. There's people shot and bleeding. They're doing CPR. It's just like chaos. There's this crazy conspiracy though, that there was this security guard that worked at the Mandalay Bay named Jesus Campos. Jesus Campos was on the floor at the moment that the shooting started, right? Jesus Campos, he is the only person that saw what happened. Well, he vanished after he was scheduled to do a bunch of interviews and to talk with the cops and all of this stuff. He just disappears.